Hi, good morning from the Emirates. Today we are going to address some of the best and worst stock market performance in the US stock market. Stock picks that you find at stockmarketlive.tv in our blog, in our website, completely for free. The information that you are going to see, it has been available for a long period of time. I called this company Cons the single best performer in the US stock market in 2015 several months ago. I call it the bottom. You are going to see it live. And I also called more than 1 year ago these companies Voxeljet and 3D Systems, one of the biggest stock market bubbles in history. So you are going to see the video, what has been happening in the past months, and thereafter I'm going to make some further comments. All right, so please stay with us. We are going to review some of the stock picks shared with the readers of our blog and website completely for free. We are going to focus in first place in this American retail company Cons. Last year in 2014, I announced the bottom in this company. Live call recorded on video once the shares they traded down to $14.70. Also, I announced at the same time that Cons, in my opinion, it will be one of the best performers in 2015. And once this company dog, as you can see on the chart, it became in 2015 one of the best performers in the stock market with a triple-digit return on investment. The shares they closed today above $36. This is an important achievement. I repeat that this information it has been available at stockmarketlive.tv completely for free, and we have people, non-subscribers, who made a considerable amount of profits by investing in Cons into 2015. Also, at stockmarketlive.tv you find other stock picks shared with readers for free, and I'm referring to one of the biggest stock market bubbles in history. I'm going to refer to companies such as 3D Systems and Voxeljet, and I'm going to show the charts. But before I do it, I'm going to refer to the existing information at stockmarketlive.tv with regards to this company. You have here a post with the different steps in Cons. The crash, step number 1, we call the crash in Cons, from basically $68, $80 all the way down to $14.70. You have here, if you play the video, the live call at $14.70, and then you have the rally and the explanation, Cons, and the title, The Best Stock of 2015. This is a blog post that has been available for quite a while at stockmarketlive.tv, I believe since March 2015, and you find more information about it on the website. You also find this information, quite recent, this blog post, why Cons became the best stock market performer 2015. And here you have the explanation with a clear description of our strategy. The fact that in Wall Street they in 2015, unlike in 2014, they upgraded the stock. So basically we upgraded the stock at the very bottom while they issued buy ratings later on. This was the expected scenario. And here you have a testimonial of an existing customer who has been making a considerable amount of profits in Cons. And this is a tweet with already the shares they were trading at $33 an hour. Today they closed above $36. So I do recommend you that you read and you go through our blog, because there is a lot of information, free information for those that they wish to learn how to invest in the stock market. And you also have a service, free stock tweets, provided you share with others. And now I'm going to show you the information that has been available on the blog regarding 3D systems and voxeljet. You have here the tickers, voxeljet, VJet, and 3D systems, the ticker DDD, the biggest stock market bubble in history. I addressed this company more than 1 year and a half, and you have here the case study in voxeljet. And now we are going to see the charts in these companies. So I'm going to plot the case of 3D systems. You have here the complete meltdown, the crash, $95 all the way down to the current price in 2015. And regarding voxeljet, I'm going to plot here the ticker, and you have here the chart, complete meltdown, as you can see, down to this current price in 2015. So when last year in 2014 I addressed these companies, all of you had plenty of time to sell short heavily 3D systems and voxeljet, betting on the collapse. This to say that no matter which price you sold short these bubble stocks, you made a fortune by remaining invested on the short side all the way down to these prices. So I would like to congratulate, obviously, those that invested in corns according to our guidance, and those that they invested in 3D systems and voxeljet according to our guidance. And I repeat once again that all this information, it has been available for free at stockmarketlive.tv. And I do recommend that you go through the material, that you analyze, that you made your own research, and if you are interested, you can follow us on social media, on Twitter, YouTube, Vimeo, and I wish you good luck going forward. Thank you. Welcome back. Now that you saw the video, I had time to go for breakfast, I had time to change clothes, and I have some important additional comments to make if you stay until the end, and you are going to understand the reason. Our work, unlike others, it is clean, it is pure. These achievements, they have been accomplished without the need to use buyout rumors or share price manipulation, as I addressed recently with the case of Twitter, Herbalife, Salesforce, or Yelp. And this is very important. In our case, we don't rely on games. We understand the game, and we explain the game to investors, and we help them to profit from the game. But we do not get involved into illegal activities. And so I'm very proud of this, the work that we have been doing for the past 25 years. The additional comments that I would like to make with regards to these companies, voxeljet and 3D systems. A long time ago, I became tired of these American websites and newsletters spamming every single day our email boxes, referring to these companies to be great investment opportunities. In fact, lifetime opportunities, that was the sales marketing sentence that they used to explain that 3D systems and voxeljet, they were or constituted long-term investments. And you could see on the charts that voxeljet and 3D systems, they became wonderful lifetime investment opportunities for short sellers. And this, obviously, it had to happen, these stocks to crash, not only because I announced it, but because, in the first place, these American newsletters and the retail investor loses money in the markets 100% of the time. I've been explaining this mathematically for, again, 25 years continuously, and I repeat that those that they believe in these American websites, I'm not referring to Americans in general, I'm referring to newsletters, American newsletters, which are very dangerous, and it is a proven fact that if you rely on them, you are going to lose entirely your money by gambling in the markets instead of learning about how to invest in the markets. Bear in mind that I don't have anything against the Americans, it's quite the opposite. My reasoning is very similar to Americans, but a small percentage of them, but not those that they rely on scams, on games, as these newsletters that they are or constitute, in fact, scam instead of something that could be considered serious. So I'm very happy for all those, and I have to be honest, despite the fact that some of you might dislike it, I'm very happy for all those that they lost all their money investing in these companies, voxeljet and 3D systems. I'm very happy for all those that they lost all their money in 2015 selling short cons, because one thing that you are going to learn the hard way is that you are going to lose entirely your money in stock markets when you fight against someone that has been continuously right since the very beginning, and it has a proven, a credible, historical record in the markets. I've been doing my best to help you to achieve a great important return on investment in the markets without asking anything in exchange for it, that is to say, offering free information. And therefore, I have the right also to, in the end, to be proud of those that they lost all their money by doing precisely the opposite. When a few years ago I called Netflix the single best investment ever in the stock market, at that point when the shares they were trading at 50 to 86, many or most, I would say, they didn't believe, unlike subscribers or those that they follow our blog and website, and Netflix became one of the best stocks in history. Today you have stock analysts with price targets $800, $700 plus, and that was unthinkable a few years ago. And it was unthinkable 1 year ago, or one and a half year ago, that these companies, 3D systems or voxeljet, they would collapse. But again, my friends, one thing that you have learned, I believe, in your career or in your personal life is that there are no free lunches or miracles. So my comments are these, and again, I'm very proud for this historical record, and my objective, it has never been to be right 100% of the time. It's quite the opposite. I explain very well that our methodology, it is focused on very strict rules, and we learn in the first place how to read the markets. And this is not about being bearish or bullish. It is in the first place to respect the markets, to understand the game, to understand the overall market. And I'm referring to ETFs, I'm referring to stocks, I'm referring to the different market sectors, index, forex market, and so on. I'm not referring to one particular stock like Cons or Twitter or Herbalife or Yelp or 3D Systems or Voxeljet. I'm referring to the entire, the global stock market, not only the US stock market, but also what is happening around the world, in China, in Russia, in Europe, in Brazil, and many other places. So if you wish to be a successful investor, you have to acquire a deep understanding of what is not only happening around you, but also in this vast world where you have different probably ways of reasoning, different perspectives, and you have to rely on what is reality. And the reality is what the market wants to tell you, and that can be seen on the tape. The tape is always the source, what it tells you about the reality, and not what others they might be willing to sell you a different story. And therefore, my work, it has been always focused on reading the tape. I'm an expert reading the tape because I rely on mathematics instead of relying on sentiment or rumors of buyouts that they never exist, or at least those that they are just rumors, or even worse, share price manipulation, which I consider to be very serious. And therefore, I leave you here with my comments, and I wish you again a wonderful rest of 2015. Thank you.